Greetings, Aries, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in, we have for your energetic past the beautiful birch goddess's rune, Berkana. Now, this is like you were beginning something new, or you're like nurturing something that just began, or needing to begin something. Something like a familial style type of nurturing. You could have just been even associated with like a motherly figure or motherly love that could have imparted some advice or some nurturing here. But you're coming from this energetic past here of your, okay, yeah, I'm stepping into my authenticity, I'm stepping into my new beginnings, kind of, more or less. As per your last couple of rune readings, I would say that plays out pretty well for you, Aries, and you're energetic now. We have Awas, and this is the world tree, like Yggdrasil, like the tree of life, right? This is the axis of the world, rightfully so, at the center of our rune readings. I've been using a Metatron's cube for the backdrop here. I quite like it. So this is the feeling like you're balancing out the information. This is also known as the Yew rune. So this is like a very flexible tree that is. It's calling you for your durability, your flexibility, your toughness, right? Being able to flex. The advice here is when we flex not enough or too much, our branches can snap, and then we can slip on the ice, Isa, or maybe even have to just slow down and feel like we need to gain that inner clarity a bit more. When you are flexing enough, though, it looks a bit like Sawilo when you can transmute the rune and flex it a little bit. And Sawilo is the opposite of Isa. That's the sun rune. That's like your natural success, right? So you can flex in the middle of all of this. From your nurturing, going into whatever you're balancing out, whatever goals you're trying to reach, you're just called to just kind of take things in stride and, be patient as far as the universe is saying to you right now. In your energetic future here, you do have your clarity. In the near future here, Aries, this is Dagas, the rune of clarity, of balance, like that divine alchemy, the perfect transmutation energy. This is like the temperance card in tarot too. You go from like an empress energy here to like temperance energy here. So you're definitely transmuting, and you're working with like a lot of alchemy in your life and transmuting certain aspects. So in the near future here, this is like a night and today kind of type of clarity here. Like the hourglass is tipped on its side, and now you have that infinite clarity about you, right? Or that caterpillar emerging, or the butterfly emerging out of the chrysalis. It looks kind of like a butterfly there too. So take that how it resonates here, Aries, for your influence for the now. Influence for the now is your groundingness, your momentum, your wanting to remain stable while also being progressing forward in healthy ways. This is the Urus rune, the ox rune, Urus. So this is like another rune of abundance, similar to like your natural vitality, like things that are naturally healthy for you, the energies you surround yourself with the most, right? Not just what are you eating or drinking, but what are your thoughts like? What are your social media habits like? Yeah, how do you perceive others? A lot of that type of stuff goes into your momentum and your natural health, and you're kind of looking at this like that downward hill momentum of Urus here is a little slow to start off with, right? Universe is asking you to be patient, but very soon here, like you feel like you're around that corner, and you are. Just trust the process, TTP, right? Where you are feeling like you're going to be going down that hill like a large beast running down the hill, getting that momentum, but being grounded in every step. Remember, when the lines are going straight down from these runes, that's a very grounded energy, right? So just make sure that every step you take is on purpose, You know what I'm saying? Like you're choosing to be flexible rather than reacting to be flexible, right? Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading. In your advice for the energetic now, Aries, is Ewas. So Ewas here is the rune of pilgrimage. It's the horse rune. It's man's best friend. So the horse back in the day was man's best friend because it's been proven to you time and time again through several instances throughout your life. So this is like leaning on that energy in your life right now, like a trusted friend, maybe even going to a spiritually recharging place. That could be your friend, your relationship with this entity in your life, whatever that is. For some people, it's their pet. And for some people, it's an ice cream shop, or it could be a literally going to a pilgrimage, like visiting your family roots, or going to another spiritually recharging power place, like Stonehenge or Machu Picchu, something like that. All right, take that how it resonates, but that is in your advice, is be open for that inner and outer journey as you proceed here. Okay, there's this energy that has been like, that you get to interact with here through this. Okay, now I know when I said here, back here, when we flex too much or not enough, we can snap our branches and become Isa. That's like a feeling of maybe stuck, frozen, rigid, repeating life lessons. But up here in the outcome rune, here Isa is like, this is finally your chance to rest. This is your chance to pause and like really be dedicated to your straight and narrow path. This is more like a Four of Swords energy, like your permission to rest, right? After that pilgrimage, right? This is gonna feel like it's taken a bit of energy, and you do get that pause for clarity. Pause for clarity. Remember, Isa's that ice that freezes over the deep lake, and the slower that ice freezes, the more crystal clear it is. So the slower and deeper it freezes, the deeper you can see into that lake for that clarity, right? And here you have the rune of clarity in your near future. So I know these might be a little confusing times. Remember, you just began this. All right. So if you're looking for more of that nurturing, kind of lean on that energetic source, that relationship with yourself, relationship with your divine source, a friend, a coworker, a family member, right? Take what resonates here. But this is beautiful. You actually feel like you get to rest, kind of like mentally decompress, or maybe like feel like a weight's been lifted off of your chest here. I get like a beautiful big sigh of relief here in this energy, and over here I see like that clarity, because now you've gotten a chance to like look back at that situation and really learn from it, and really start to connect a lot of dots. And that's going to be like pew, pew, pew. Download after download of clarity, of insight, and like awesome emotional and mental balance here for you. Okay, so let's get a message of clarity from the Soul's Journey Oracle decks. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly, what message of clarity does Aries need to hear for this beautiful week of officially the kickoff to Scorpio season? All right. Friendship. It says, yeah, there's that friend, right? The horse. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. That's that message. Okay, Aries, you really need to hear this out there. Some of you, this message is setting off like alarm bells in your head, right? Like, well, pay attention here. All right, so reading more about this friendship card. Again, it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on Earth. but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. This is beautiful here for you, Aries. Okay, but wrapping this up, says the bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time and of lifetimes, plural, right? A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interests at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of this physical dimension. Namaste, Aries. Have a blessed and abundant week.